In this session, we will discuss the concepts with respect to a power n plus b power n, a power n minus b power n. There are three important rules here. A power n plus b power n is divisible by a plus b when n is odd. Of course, when we say n here, n is a natural number, please. N is a positive integer or natural number. Say, for example, a power 1 plus b power 1 is divisible by a plus b. Come what may be a and b values. A square plus b square, is it always divisible by a plus b? Not necessary. But what about a cube plus b cube? Is it divisible by a plus b? Yes. How we say that? A cube plus b cube can be written as a plus b. If you recall the algebraic formula identities, a cube plus b cube can be written as a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square means, yes, it is a multiple of a plus b, it is divisible by a plus b. That's why a power n plus b power n is divisible by a plus b when the power is odd number. Right? That's the first rule. Second rule, a power n minus b power n is divisible by a plus b when n is even. Suppose if I have a power 1 minus b power 1, is it divisible by a plus b? No. Suppose if I take a square minus b square, is it divisible by a plus b? Yes, because a square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Yes or no? So that's why we say a power n minus b power n is divisible by a plus b when n, this power, is even number. Now the third rule is a power n minus b power n is divisible by a minus b for all values of n. For all values of n. That means for all values means for all n is natural number, I said. That means for both odd and even numbers. See, for example, a power 1 minus b power 1, is it divisible by a minus b? Yes, it is. A square minus b square, is it divisible by a minus b? Yes, because a square minus b square can be written as a minus b into a plus b. A cube minus b cube, is it divisible by a minus b? Yes, because we can write this as a minus b. Again, a cube minus b cube formula is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Yes, it is a multiple of a minus. That's why we say all values, that is both odd and even values. So these are the three important rules. When I say these three rules, you may have a doubt. See, for a plus b, two rules is given. Two rules are discussed. For a minus b, only one rule. Why not the other rule you may have? So other rule, I mean, it's not necessary that it is divisible. What I mean by that is, say, suppose if I take a power n plus b power n, is it divisible by a minus b? When n is odd or even? Not necessary. It's not necessarily divisible. That's the reason I'm not discussing this. See, somebody may have an example like this. Sir, 5 cube plus 3 cube, is it not divisible by 5 minus 2? I mean 5 minus 3, that 5 a and b are 3. Yes, it is. 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 is the least even number. This 5 cube is odd number, 3 cube is odd number. Odd number plus odd number will be even number. Any even number will be divisible by 2. That is an exception. That is an exception, but is it going to be satisfying for all values? Not necessary. Suppose if I take, say, 7 square plus n is 2, let us say. 7 square plus 4 square, is it divisible by 7 minus 4? 7 square 49, 4 square 16, 65, is it divisible by 7 minus 4, 3? No. Or you take 7 cube and 4 cube, is it divisible by 7 minus 4? 7 cube is 343, 4 cube is 64. If you add them, 7, 407, is 407 divisible by 3? No. So it's not necessary. It may be some cases like this, but it's not necessary. It depends on what are a and b values there. It depends on what values are a and b. But here, whatever may be a and b values, these three rules are satisfied depending on whether power is odd or power is even. Right? So that's the reason the fourth rule is not discussed. Then how we can have a question? In one of the earlier sessions, I told you one previous CAT question. Let me repeat that. Find the remainder when 15 power 23 plus 23 power 23 is divided by 19. See, I explained you this in one of the earlier sessions using binomial expansion. 19 minus 4 whole power 23, 19 plus 4 whole power 23. But now you can answer this question in quick time. How? It is in the form of a power n plus b power n, and you see the power n is odd number, means it is when the n is odd number, as per first rule that I have discussed here, a power n plus b power n is divisible by a plus b when n is odd. So hence 15 power 23 plus 23 power 23 is divisible by a plus b. In this case 15 plus 23, that is 38. 15 power 23 plus 23 power 23 is divisible by 15 plus 23, that is 38, because the power is odd. If a number is divisible by 38, is it not divisible by 19, which is a factor? See, 38 is 19 twos. If 38 divides a number completely, its factor 19 also will divide the number. Hence, my remainder is 0. You can, as you see the question, as you read the question, you can answer it. Right? Okay, let's take one more example. Which of the following is a factor of 45 power 6 minus 19 power 6? Factor means it divides it completely. Now, if you look at, it is in the form of a power n minus b power n. We discussed that a power n minus b power n is always divisible by a minus b. In the place of a and b, I have 45 and 19. So 45 minus 19 is 26. So 26 is okay. But now you have to see the options. He says all the three also. Let me check. The power is even number here. N is even means because n is even, a power n minus b power n is divisible by a plus b because the power is even. So what is a plus b? 45 plus 19, 64. 64 is also okay. But what about this 208? If you observe 208, if you factorize it, if you know, if you take factors 13 ones, 13, 13 16s, 208. If you look at, see 20, if a number is divisible by 26 means it is divisible by 30. If a number is divisible by 64 means it is divisible by 16 also. Since the number is divisible by both 26 and 64, it is divisible by both 13 and 16. Hence it is divisible by 208 also. Hence all the three my answer. Right? So like this we get questions on rules of a power n plus b power n, a power n minus b power n. Right? In the next session, we will discuss 10 power n plus 1, 10 power n minus 1 concepts.